I said there, yesterday I had to go into the city. It was like the fourth time that we've gone in like 10 days, and I hate going to the city all the time. But I had to go in yesterday and get an ultrasound of the heart. And I want to tell you this, I had never felt so cheap and used in my life. I got there and I got in and I'm doing the ultrasound. And this guy was pretty liberal with the gel of the ultrasound when he was done. And when he was done, and it was all over the chest and everywhere on here, and he was done, he turned around, all of a sudden he turned the lights back on, and he just threw me a box of Kleenex and said, "You can clean yourself and go." And that was it. Turned around, wouldn't even look at me. And I'm like, oh my God, this must be what like a $5 hooker feels like. I felt absolutely used. So that was my walk of shame out of the doctor's office after having an ultrasound on my heart. Like, holy crap. What do you do about that? That was nasty and horrible. But I had to laugh because I'm just like, I couldn't believe it. Like, really, he just threw me a box of Kleenex and he's just like, wipe yourself off and go home. I'm like, man, I've had it done before, and you like give me a nice warm towel after, you know what I think, wipe it off. But this guy, man, oh man. No, not a doctor, but you know what I mean. I mean, it was at the cardiologist's office, so I just used the term I was at the doctor's that way. But yeah, Pike, I was the girl on Friday. And DJ, that colonoscopy is coming next. I know it. And, you know, it's about time for that, I'm sure. But it was definitely an interesting afternoon. And I'd gotten up that day, and because, you know, with the drive to the city and everything, man, I couldn't do much. Jay Stevens, good day to you too, sir. And thank you. And yes, happy Father's Day to any of the fathers that are out here listening or in the chat right now, because that's what it will be tomorrow. The day where they go, happy Father's Day. Oh. Buy you dinner after the colonoscopy? Yeah, I'll say. We'll say this, I look more forward to the colonoscopy than when they had to have my stomach scoped and they actually go in through your throat. Because the colonoscopy, most people, they kind of put you out, but when they actually scoped my stomach, they didn't put me out at all. I just had to lay very still. And man, even though they numb your throat so you don't gag, that is one hell of an experience when they're sticking that thing down your throat. Yeah, there you go. Or at least brunch before. I bet. All my aunts and cousins and everything are all doctors and nurses. Like, all the women in my family have all gone into the medical field in some way. They're either lab techs, actual doctors, or nurses. And man, I have heard some stories over the years. But it also means I got a lot of doctoring done without actually having to go into a clinic or a hospital and pay anything. That, and grandma was a real class witch doctor. That's a term I use, witch doctor, because that is basically what it was. She did a lot of doctoring up with all sorts of herbs and dirts and plants, and it was amazing. But she never got sick around her. Oh. Oh, geez. Get your vocal cords looked at. Well, up the nose one I get, because I mean, I've done that with chains before, with necklaces. And damn right Al Bundy deserves a Father of the Year award. Most definitely. But I've done it with up the nose wouldn't bother me because, I mean, for a while in my teen years, I'd run a chain up my nose and then you'd lead forward and it would come out your mouth and then you would kind of run it and hook it to an ear or something. And there we go. Whoa, Bundy. You got to enjoy the Bundy time, everybody. Most definitely. You can't help yourself that way. Bundy, 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 Bundy. Nope. Nope, but glad I got it done. Now we're going to see what's going to happen. And here's the thing. I didn't even know I was supposed to go get that echo done on my heart until all of a sudden I got a letter in the mail and then a phone call.